Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to GRiD Legends. We've finished the Driven to Glory main story of the base game, which is £18 until the 18th of November on the PlayStation Store. Very much enjoyed my playthrough of the story. And of course, because I actually have the deluxe edition, there are 2 more stories that I have access to that we might stream at some point in the future. There are 4 expansions included in the deluxe edition, but only 2 of them have released so far. Classic Carnage and Enduring Spirit. But again, we are not worrying about the story right now. What we learned at the credits of the main story, though, is that they get so much money, the team that we race for, so much in sponsorship, that the board of the team, Seneca Racing, basically says, we should use all this money to make it like a secondary team. And that is a team that you become part of. So, I would like to present to you Portessa Racing. It's not like a catchy name. It's not a particularly good name, I know. But I mean, just look at that logo. I was looking through the logos, right? And I'm like, oh wow, kind of looks like a P with the turquoisey bit. And then there's the red bit that sort of looks like an R. It's perfect. Portessa Racing. So there you go. And yeah, we're gonna go through the career mode. Now, here's the thing. When I looked in the garage of this game, there are certain cars that I really would quite like that are locked. Like this Skyline R34. Definitely want that. It is locked. I need to complete the Nissan Time Attack Event 1. I don't know where to find that. We're going to have a look. And the other car that I wanted was, I believe in GT. Hold on. No, not GT. There. Complete Heritage Super Tours Event 1. Okay. Was there anything else? TC500. Yeah, so if you couldn't tell, I'm a fan of Nissans. Definitely a fan of Nissan. Yeah, so that's kind of what I would like to drive. But there's a lot of cool cars here for sure. Yeah, so we're gonna see what we can do about this car here. Nissan Time Attack Event 1. So we need to find that. Oh, that's right. That's right. I haven't unlocked the category. So I need to unlock the GT category first. So, sorry, the tuna category, right? Tuna? Yeah. Okay. So we need to unlock the tuna category. And we need to do that by completing the mini cup event in specials. So that's what we're going to do first. The mini cup event is here. So we're going to go through these. Yeah, there we go. Sorry that took a while to figure out. Oh my god, look at this thing. Wow. Oh, the other thing I should show you all before I get started. Hold on. Vehicle upgrades boost power, acceleration, handling, and braking performance of the vehicle. Stages of vehicle upgrades will become unlocked based on your distance driven in that vehicle. Unlocked upgrades can be purchased using currency. Yeah, the other thing you may be wondering is that, because obviously I played through the whole story mode not spending any money. And you might look at my money now in the top right and be like, where the hell did all my money go? I'm glad you asked. Mechanic development. A lot of perks here, right? Cost of repairs is reduced by 5%. Vehicle purchases are reduced by 10%. And the cut from winnings of using a loan car reduced by 10%. All racecraft earnings are boosted by a 10% multiplier. So when we do race, we're going to get 10% more money. We're going to have even more access to sponsorship opportunities than just having that first stage. We've got 2 stages of that. Sponsorship requirements are reduced by 10%. Sponsorship money is boosted by 10%. So I spent all my money on getting these points. And same for teammate development. Teammates will push harder by 5%. And then same for their holding ability and their ability to block nemesis off. Their cut of the prize money is reduced by 10%. They have an increased chance of carrying out whatever I tell them to do by 10%. And their drift score is better, that's good because I'm not great at drifting. They'll do 10% less mistakes. And they'll be faster in and out of corners by 10%. And they'll hit almost all of the boost gates in electric races. So I spent all my money on points to improve my team before I even race with them in this career mode. Now without further ado and further delay, we're going to get this first race underway at Brands Hatch. Okay. I wish I could put those window wipers down. But they're probably up for aerodynamic reasons. And right after the first corner, I'm reminded why this game is so fun to drive. Damn. Oh wait, the rewind is instant. I was not expecting that. It's not even really a rewind. Oh, that's because this can be online. Isn't it? I can have friends join me. Oh, that's clever.
Make some gains on lap 2.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Hope everybody's doing well. How's this for making games a Jeep? We're We'll give Isabella a little nudge. Just say hello. Then away we go. Honestly, for £18, this game has been an amazing buy. Although I paid 27 because I got the deluxe edition before the price of that went back up to 70. I'm sorry to say the deluxe edition is not on sale anymore, but you can get the base game for 18 and then basically get a deluxe edition upgrade DLC, like whenever you fancy later on, as a separate purchase. And you know what, that might be a good way to do it, because the standard edition story mode kept me entertained for 2 full streams, and then this career mode that we've just started now is part of the £18 base game as well. And I think you'll be going for a full season of events and races. So there's plenty to do in just the base game. And there we go, first race, first win. Okay, we didn't perform any good corner actions yet. Yes! Okay. So our costs would have been higher, and we are going to get more XP because of the skills I've bought. Continuing in 12. Pivot Drift Racing. Wait, that's the name of my team? I thought I called it Portessa Racing. Strange. Hello to whoever just tuned in, hope you are doing well, so good to see you. I'm using the standard PS5 overlay because of not having 2 screens for streaming. So it's easier to read chat when I can have the chat be part of the game. Oh, that was bad. Go around them, not through them, Andy. Around them, not through. See if we can take them out wide. I don't have a lot of revs. Come on, car. Come on. I'm going to enjoy this stream. I don't know how many races I'm going to do, but this game is very, very Moorish. But yeah, there's certain cars I'd like to unlock, which means there are certain events that I must complete. And I will be prioritizing those events. Like, we are going to find the fastest route through the events to unlock the specific cars that I really want to unlock. Because then I'll be able to use them online against friends. And with this being a cross-platform racer, I would love to play this with friends. It's kind of nice and chill once you're out in front. It becomes more of like a time trial event. Assuming things go well. I apologize if it's a little more boring to watch, but I have played a fair few driving games over the years. Although I'm not saying I'm the best of the best. I do believe I'm only playing this on like normal difficulty or something. And these are the rookie events, so. But we'll take the win. Yeah. Okay, so the placements are a bit stricter with the career mode. It asks me to get into the top 3. That makes sense. Vehicle unlocked. Good. Now I wonder if you have to buy the unlocked vehicles still. Like whether you... So what I mean is, if you unlock a vehicle, is it yours? Or have you unlocked the right to buy it? So you still have to pay money. Yeah, why am I Pivot Drift Racing? I mean, it's not a bad name, but... Weird. Okay, so there was 2 rounds of that. So we've officially finished the event now. Gotcha. We're gonna carry on with this. Oh wow, can I do this now? Let's try. So I'm assuming if I beat these, I get that GT car. Let's find out. Although before we go in there, let's go to team. Yeah, Portesa Racing. Am I not allowed to have my own name or similar in there? Weird. Mechanic development. Hold on. Okay, so my teammate is fully developed. Can't do any more until I'm driver level 35, and even then, I'm going to be selective about this bottom row. But my mechanics. We're going to get that repairs of all vehicles reduced by 10%. That's the next thing I'm going to do. Yeah. So we need to win one more race and then we can do that. Just a moment, just replying to a message. Okay, thank you for bearing with me. I hope you've enjoyed the soundtrack. Let's get that other race underway. Clear. Rookie. Special. Just like you, chat. And let's go straight for the mini. And we're going to be racing in London Town. Sorry for that terrible accent. I'm not from London. I don't sound like where I'm from anyway. Yeah. Oh, it's raining. Proper mini this. A true mini. A mini. Not like that big German thing. Although I do like the new Mini too, it's just, it's not Mini though, is it? I'm not saying I dislike the car, but it's just not Mini. It's a rather big Mini. Even things that are more Mini than the new Mini, and they're not even called a Mini, are more Mini than the new Mini. Like, confused yet? But you know what I'm saying? Maybe. I like the original Mini the best. the car of choice for the Italian job.
The time last lap was a 1:09.3.
And just a straight up classic. And of course, Mr. Bean's car of choice. And if Mr. Bean loves it, I love it. You can't get a better endorsement than Rowan Atkinson, can you really? Although my mum can't stand him. Sorry, Rowan. Dad always had like Mr. Bean on the TV. Mum couldn't stand it. I will admit it is a acquired taste, I guess. Like, yeah, you either love that brand of humour or you don't.
The time last lap was a 1:02.9.
I used to enjoy watching it back in the day. In fact, I miss a lot of the old shows. Only Fools and Horses, Faulty Towers, you know, Two Ronnies. That's my kind of humour. Oh, One Foot in the Grave as well. Yeah, I miss those shows. Of course, it's still possible to watch them, but okay, we've got another race coming up. I'm going to be gutted, right, if I unlock the right to buy this car and I can't buy it because of credits. Like, that's going to suck. Oh, hey Shadow Dragon, how was your Call of Duty stream, bud? I know you didn't join me, Dave and Jeff last night, but I wanted to let you know I have my first gold weapon in the FSS Hurricane. Got it last night on stream.
Do you want this pack going into lap 10?
Better with friends than I was working. Yeah, no worries, man. Are you around tonight or no? No worries, man. I'll enjoy the game for you. So, sorry. No, it's a shame, man. But hey, my thoughts will be with you out there, with the whole service with a smile. If you're in the Loughborough area and fancy popping in a co-op, then say hi to Shadow Dragon for me. Of course, I don't know where exactly he works, and to be fair, this is the internet. Perfectly happy with keeping that anonymous, but yeah.
Your last lap time was a 1:11.7.
But no, I tell you what, Shadow Dragon, I've been surprised by how well I've been doing on the game. Like, I really have. Like, my KD is improving, as is my scores in general. The weapons that I've tried, I've really liked, but I've actually kind of caught the bug of going after the camo challenges now, which is going to push me to using weapons I wouldn't normally anyway. I mean, to be fair, even the way the attachments unlock is causing me to do that, because I've noticed that in order to get certain attachments, I have to have a specific weapon to a certain level, and I might not have used that weapon yet, so I think it's actually a pretty interesting system. You know, initially I was scratching my head at Gunsmith version 2, but actually after playing the game for as long as we have, I think I actually prefer it to Modern Warfare 2019, because it incentivizes using the rest of what's available. I do know some people that would absolutely hate it if they knew about it, but I don't even think they have the game, but yeah. I do know some people on Call of Duty that literally, they wouldn't even bother with custom loadout, they would just use standard weapon and never move away from it, like ever. But I like using, you know, going for more variety. And the same is true of this game. I'm not going to be driving just minis or screen, as amazing as minis are. But yeah, let's not forget why we're doing this. We are trying to unlock the Nissan Skyline R34. Which is like one of my favorite cars of all time. And if this is the event I've got to do to unlock it, well, this is the event I'm gonna do to unlock it. Hope you're doing well though, Shadow Dragon. It's good to see you. You're on in the morning if you're working at night. Makes sense. Okay, money is building up. Right now we're going to get the thing that reduces our costs even further. We should have enough money for that skill now. Mileage in the Mini. Nice, okay. Oh, it's cool how this works. It's very cool how this works. Alright. Me likey. Cool. So, we need to go to team mechanic development. Reduce all costs. Repair costs to all vehicles is reduced by 10%. Buy it. There we go. And then I'm assuming I cannot afford, these yet. But we're going to get these as well. And then that's all the upgrades done, because we've done all the basic teammate ones. And we may as well do the same for the mechanic before we think about buying any of the cars. Anyway, back to career mode. Back to special. And then let's do this. More minis. But yeah, you can invite friends to this career mode and they can race alongside you. I love that. Let's see how this goes. Golf approach in Dubai. I've got an itch. Hold on, sorry. Oh god, it doesn't pause.
0.0.
Oh no, it doesn't pause. That's because this could be online, isn't it? I had an itch. It was a very bad time to get an itch. So yeah, even when you're playing this solo, it treats it like an online race because I think because of my privacy settings, because I allow people on my friends list to jump into this race, even if it's in progress, which is a cool feature of this game. Yeah, that's why it can't pause, because even though it's just me in the race, I've set it that friends can just jump in. So it's technically still an online race, which is very cool. Basically, if somebody did jump in, they would take over one of the AI cars.
Lap 3 now. Let's take the lead.
Head, don't start itching again, good for goodness sake.
last lap was a 1:01.9.
Alright, even with an itch, we win. And yeah, it was still bugging me, so... hang on. Oh my god. Cool. That'll get us more of the mechanical upgrades. Driver level 20. You unlock a lot of team logos in this. That's very true. Once we have unlocked the skyline, I want to do events that allow me to use the skyline a lot. I want to basically level up the skyline so that I can upgrade it. So yeah, and if we have to drive miles in it in order to unlock the different upgrade tiers, then yes, this might end up being a mini and skyline stream. Absolutely. Sorry for being quiet, just very focused. We want to get out in front as soon as we can. Making moves on their moves. There we go.
Your last lap was a 1:18.2.
That was a very good opening lap, if I do say so myself. I will now escort the grid to the finish line for as many laps as necessary. 3. I'm sure the career mode gets harder.
Okay, that last lap was a 1:02.5.
Thank you. Hope everybody's having a good day. Thank you for lurking here. Means a lot. Now I am actually going to be taking tomorrow off Twitch. For the morning at least, because God of War Ragnarok is coming out on the 9th, and I'll be doing a lot of streaming after that. So I'm going to take my Friday morning and Monday morning off. There might be bonus streams in the evening on Modern Warfare though. And we're really close to stream 900, and while I don't have any sort of specific plans, and I know that friends are busy and stuff, we might be celebrating, like traditionally in previous years, I've tried to do something big specifically for the 100 streams. I realized though, with all the bonus streams I've had, that's made it difficult for people to know exactly when the 900 stream is going to be. So instead, I'll just get people together when I can, and the celebration will be like a 900 plus. You know, we'll celebrate that, as opposed to specifically 900. Yeah. But assuming if I'm live tonight, as well as now, then that would mean the stream after that will be the big 900, so. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. So I've had my Twitch channel for many years, and I did casually stream, you know, from the time between 2013 and 2020. And then in June 19th of 2020, The Last of Us Part 2 came out. And that was my first full-length playthrough from beginning to end on this channel. And I've been regularly streaming ever since. I believe that was like, the part 1 of that playthrough was like stream 30. And we're now stream 898 or something like that, right? And it's crazy. I do believe I've just unlocked oh, the event. I've unlocked the event. Yes. Yes. Oh, wait. I bet it's not a rookie event, folks. I bet it's not a rookie event. Okay, well, let's try the MX-5 Cup. Oh, before that, let's do the upgrades to the mechanic. Mechanic. Upgrade price is reduced. $4,000 more credits. Cool. We'll get that one next. Okay. So we're going to work on tuner stuff now, in the hope that we get that time trial thing. In that car, start event. Interesting that we're out first. Straight away. But hey, we'll take it. Weird, the position thing, didn't know what to do there. It's like 22nd, 20th, first. I think it might be because people are pitting in. Or maybe this race has some weird rules I don't yet understand. Maybe my teammate has to place well as well. I'm just gonna keep driving fast and try and stay in front. Fast but clean. Quick but careful. Very nice that the lap number and time is on the dash there. Like actually in the car to the right of the steering wheel. I see that little display, it's displaying accurate information. It's very nice. A nice touch. Nice, we're a little bit faster, good. A full second ahead. Even without braking, some of these turns are making me go down a gear, but we're on automatic gearbox, so the driver's just automatically shifting down, operating the gearbox on my behalf. And yeah, so I don't have to worry about pressing a button to shift down or anything. Which is nice. Okay, we're a little slower in that section compared to the previous lap. But we are doing okay. Bit of a weird race to be out in front from the start. That might happen on the next one, I don't know. Maybe it's because of how I've been doing in the previous races on the stream. but I'm sure more challenging stuff is still to come. Wait, second? Why? I'm sorry, where was first? What? Oh, was it like a time? Was it based on lap time or? Hold on. Show me that leaderboard. Show me that leaderboard. It might have been based on lap time. And that would make sense. Oh, it was. Oh, okay. It was, yeah, it was a time trial thing. Okay. Oh, there wasn't much in it, too. I'll take that result. Let's head back to team and upgrade the mechanic again. After the next event. So not now. Alright, the MX Cup finale. Yeah, we might as well. Just check my phone. Yeah, no, nothing. Nothing. Cool, okay. Shanghai! Right, we are probably halfway through this stream, to be honest. I am keeping my scheduled stream short at the moment because, again, when Ragnarok comes on November the 9th, it's going to be one big chunk of streaming to the end of the world. God of War Ragnarok will be my last full beginning to end playthrough of the year. The rest of my schedule for the year will be sticking to mostly scheduled streams, plus bonus streams of Call of Duty and such. You know, when folk are on that. There might be bonus streams of other things on the evening, but it all depends on people getting in touch with me and saying what they want to play, and then I'll organize it. So what you see on this channel will be a direct result as to whether I've made plans with anyone or not. But there's frankly a lot of games I'd like to play with a lot of awesome people. And as always, I will do my best to organize that. But I also respect that everybody's going to be getting busy around this time of year as we get closer and closer to Christmas.
Alright, that last lap was a 1:19.0.
This Mazda's pretty nice, you know.
The last lap was a 1:08.0.
And I think what I like about this career mode is that you can pick the kind of event, the kind of car that you want to race in. You like, you know, the whether it's tuner, GT, special category, electric. It was really nice that the story varied it. That, you know, you tried a bit of everything. But I like that with the career mode, it's like you get to choose. So you really can play the events that you know you're going to enjoy most. But it was really fun to see it jump around all the different driving disciplines in the career playthrough that we did. And hello, whoever just tuned in, thank you for being here. Welcome to the full-on career mode, which I am enjoying just as much as the story.
The time last lap was a 1:05.5.
This is an incredibly fun driving game. I'm amazed I didn't hit the wall there. Because I definitely won't round out the corner too fast. We made it work. I'm guessing since I started out in front, this will be another time trial event rather than a race. We finished the first one in second place. Let's see where we end up here. Currently first at the moment. First that time. Okay, cool. Excellent stuff. So now I can upgrade the mechanic. I am actually going to do that. The sooner I do that, the better. Oh wait, there's 3 rounds. Oh my goodness. Okay.
I'm
No,
not sure I understand.
that's okay, Siri. You don't need to understand, but I do. So yeah, we've got 2 more races to go. And yeah, for this event, it's all about having the fastest lap time. Which we most certainly did there. Good to see. And that's without upgrading the car. So I guess a lot of the AI opponents might be paying for upgrades on their car, which in turn would make it faster. That's interesting. I want to see how far I can get without doing upgrades at all. There are specific cars that I would upgrade, such as the Skyline we're trying to get to. I wouldn't spend my money upgrading every car. Unless I was struggling on an event, then I would upgrade whatever car I had, or consider buying a different one. Madame X5, this is GT7. No, it's not, this is GRiD Legends. A fully cross-platform racing game that is currently £18 on the store. And get this, Yak, you might have heard me say this before, XV. Even though my race is going on right now, full of AI, and the race has already started, in this career mode, a friend can load up the game, jump into my race, and then you will take the place of one of these AI drivers. So friends can just drop in and drop out of my race willingly. I think it's such a cool feature. I'm pretty sure there's also spectate features. But yeah, the fact that I can play with people on PlayStation, Xbox and PC and we can all be in the same race, that's freaking awesome. No, I think what would happen when friends join, I think you end up being a part of my team, but I don't know. I don't know. Basically, in the career mode, you create your own team, and I think it is possible to cooperatively race. Possibly competitively as well. Like in the career mode, I mean. That you can obviously do versus races. But I don't know. I've never tried I've never had a friend in a career mode race yet because this is the first time I've ever played career mode. But yeah. It's pretty freaking sweet, man. This is definitely one of the best buys I've ever done on the PlayStation Store. Like, and I'm so glad that I went for it when it went on sale, and it's still on sale until the 18th. But like, I feel sorry for Codemasters because they literally released this the week before GT7, and I realized, like, you know, GT7 was only on PlayStation, this was multi-platform. So as far as I know, this still sold well. But if you're a fan of driving games and you're on a PlayStation, we all know what you bought instead of this, right? Like, and yet, it's funny. I really enjoyed going through GT7's cafe menus, you know, as I did on Twitch. That first week of GT7 and going through the main cafe menus was a lot of fun. But I have to be honest, like, once the cafe menus are done, and I realize I have more to do because they've added more in updates, and the blimmin' Japanese lightweight K-car cup that I've got to do is really ridiculously hard. I've tried to beat it on stream and still can't. But yeah, like, I've had so much fun with this game, and I'm arguably having more fun with it than I've had with GT7 since beating GT7's main part of its career, like cafe menus 1 to 39. Like, that 1 to 39 experience was amazing, but yeah, the fun has dried up a little on GT7 after that. And there's kind of a number of reasons. I agree with Yax, because we've talked about this a lot off stream. There aren't enough events in GT7 that have you driving specific types of cars and that are pitted against one another. Whereas this career mode absolutely has that. That's exactly what we're doing. I've already driven a race where everybody's in minis. You know, like, what's the best way for me to call this? There aren't enough themed races in GT7. There we go. Yeah, there aren't enough themed races. Whereas that is entirely what this whole game is. Even from the story mode that we did a full playthrough of, and now this career mode that we're starting today, it's, all of it is themed races. And you know, this game's got everything to like 4x4 trucks, electric cars, hypercars, muscle cars, little sort of, you know, minis and stuff, GT cars, you know, real life circuit track day events. Like, I feel like this game is kind of in many ways what we wanted from GT7. It just doesn't have the same production value. I mean, I'm not saying the graphics are bad, but they're not GT7. Like, you know, maybe GT7 has put too much of an emphasis on its fidelity and attention to visual detail. I don't know. But the gameplay of this, and like the types of events that it has you do, very, very entertaining. It's got real life circuits, it's got fictional tracks, and they're all really, really fun. I do believe it has every single track from the GRiD 2019 game except Silverstone. Yeah, graphics don't make content, exactly, yeah. And again, they're not bad. These graphics are really, really good. You're looking at the PS5 version here. And that's also true. GT7 is constantly evolving via its free updates. And you know, the GT7 we'll be playing even a year from now, hopefully will look very different to the GT7 of today. Of course, we are just a few short months away from GT7 being out for a year, and they have done a lot of good stuff in that year. They've also had some pretty serious bugs that, while they do fix them, you know, the damage that certain glitches have done, like, yeah, it's kind of irreparable because they haven't taken away extra tickets that players that used glitches, you know, they've not taken anything away from players, even if they didn't own stuff the right way. And in one sense I can understand that, but in another sense it's a shame. Especially when there's also a competitive sport mode in the game, but hey, it is what it is. But no, I've been enjoying this very much, and yeah, at the moment we're playing a time trial event where only my fastest lap time counts. And yeah, but basically, Yaks, just to give you an idea. Yes, so do I. Just to give you an idea of what we're doing, I saw the Skyline GTR R34 in the garage of this game, and it said you had to complete a certain time trial in order to unlock it. So I'm basically going through the career mode events, trying to find the shortest path to unlocking the car that I know I want more than any other car. That is what is informing my event choice. But of course, there are so many events that I could choose in this career, and because I'm enjoying this game so much, I might very well end up playing a lot of this career mode. So far, it has been a heck of a lot of fun. It looks like this is a race instead of a time trial for event number 3. That's fine with me. I say bring it. The other thing I really like about this game is the nemesis system. If I bump into somebody too much, they will become my nemesis, and then the AI literally behaves more aggressively against you. I will try and demonstrate. Because let's say Rui Takahashi here, if I just, yeah, give him a bit of a nudge of encouragement, like, come on, get angry, get angry. Hold on, let's get up near him, let's give him a good old nudge, let's, ugh. Or indeed any of you. Wow, these guys they're really quite tame, aren't they? Right when I want to demonstrate a feature, they're like, nah, that's okay. There we go.
Come on, I think you've hit them one too many times.
Yes, I did. But it's pretty awesome. Because now I have to watch out for them. Now they will be more aggressive. Oh, in GT or this, you mean? Because I'm in a an MX-5 event. So, oh, in GRiD. Right.
Last lap was a 2:43.
Oh, did you buy the game? Did you buy this? Or did you just look at it online and then like, eh? I mean, it's got the same. Oh, you're researching? That's fair. It's got the same. I mean, it's not an issue to me, if in all honesty, but it has the same issue of if you buy the deluxe edition or indeed the deluxe upgrade DLC, which is a fancy way of saying season pass, you will have access to more cars over the course of the year because they release more cars with each expansion, and 2 out of 4 expansions are out right now, so there are 2 more expansions still to come. Dirt 5, also released by Codemasters and EA, did the exact same model, right? Because every single expansion added new cars, new events, and a new career, like you saw. Like, it expands the story mode, and even if you have the standard edition of the game, you can look at the garage, see every car, including the DLC cars when the updates come out, but they're just locked for you, and they tell you what DLC they're part of. I know that Yax is not a fan of being able to see everything, but like have a padlock. But it does mean that you get to look at the entire car list as the game's updated, without having to research online. So there is that at least. And at least you can kind of see what's included before you decide to buy it. So I like it from the honesty standpoint. But
Right, the time on the last lap was a 2:14.0.
they always, like, so at launch, when the game launched, and by the way, Dirt 5 did this too, they had 2 versions on sale, where like, you know, they have the standard edition, and then the deluxe edition, and then right from day one, like it said, that the deluxe edition will include 4 DLC expansions. So yeah, of course they plan it in advance. Yeah. It wouldn't surprise me if they've already decided what cars they'll include in expansion 3 and 4. You know, they plan out a year of content and then they just build it over time, because, you know, if they built it all at once, then, you know, they would delay the whole game. They wanted game, whether we like it or not, games are a service, and part of the consideration of game devs these days is like, how can we not only have players play at launch, what can we do to make sure they keep coming back throughout the year or multiple years? We've seen it in fighting games, we're seeing it in racing games. Like, every game has an event now, you know, or a season, or a battle pass. Oh no, oh no, I see your question now. No, we don't. We don't. We only know what's gonna be in the DLC, like, when they'll eventually do a DLC announcement trailer, probably about a week before the DLC is due out, and that's when it'll be like, hey, get excited for next week, because we have the 3rd expansion. Fighting game players are brainwashed, in your opinion. That's a fair opinion. And this is a channel where, regardless of what your opinion is, you're open to share it, even if I don't agree. But you know what? I do agree with that. Like, yeah. We can be. That's okay, Siri. You don't have to understand. I both agree and I don't. Like, yeah, um, I mean, I vote with my wallet. That comes with everything. If it's something that I want, and I know I want, I'll buy it. I'll have my own reasons for that. I wanted this because the feature set seemed awesome. I'd heard so much positive things about it, and
I'm not sure I understand.
but because it launched around the time of Gran Turismo 7, I was like, well, I can't buy both, but I'll keep my eye on this and maybe get it down the line when it's on sale. That's exactly what I've done. And I'm actually... This game has exceeded my expectations. Oh, wow, awesome. Well, that's great. I don't care how you get it. But certainly, if you get it, it'd be awesome to have you in the races, man. That's great to hear, dude. I do believe the disc version still has free upgrades to the PS5 version, because this is a cross-generational game. And like I said, fully cross-play, so even on PS4, the first GRiD was impressive. Are you on about the very... Oh, yeah, you are on about the very first GRiD, yeah. Yeah. Awesome, man. Right, let's have a look at my mechanic. Oh, and let's reduce the upgrade prices. And then I'm basically just doing all of the teammate and mechanic upgrades. So we just need 7 more thousand and then all these are done. The bottom row you get at level 35, so I'm just going to say, after I've done this, I'm just going to save up money again. It is cool that GRiD had Australian cars. Gran Turismo 3 had Australian cars. Yeah. GT3 and GT4's car roster. Oh my god. I even bought GT3, 4 off of eBay. And it's something that I will stream at some point. I don't know when, but... Oh, actually, while I'm here, Yax, this is exactly what I mean. So the standard edition of the game has a Driven to Glory story of 36 races with cinematic cutscenes in between. I'm flicking through it multiple times. I very much enjoyed this. It was a very interesting and entertaining experience. You know, I obviously, I don't know what your feelings about it. Maybe you'll be like getting at the end of it looking like this guy, very pleased. Or you could end up like getting to the end of it and having a face like this. I don't know, but I enjoyed it. I thought it was a great time, and you can see the playthrough on my channel. But no, you drive all kinds of cars. See, look, GT hypercar, racing trucks, track day hypercar, super electric, stock cars, stadium trucks, muscle cars, yeah, like the lot. And then basically the deluxe edition or the deluxe upgrade DLC has even more sort of story events that take place after the base game, as you can see, Season 2, Season 3, and then the other 2 expansions still to come would obviously be Season 4 and 5. Yeah, it has storyline in the story mode. And then basically, slight spoilers for the end of Season 1. Assuming you're successful, your team gets so much money that the board are like, hey, you should make another team. And then that is the team that you create in the team tab, right? So you can choose a sponsor, and then they have objectives. And then, yeah, based on that, you get more prizes. You can name your team and set the logo. You could probably change livery, but you probably do that in the garage. I haven't actually checked it out. It's kind of like Ridge Racer, actually. Yeah. Yeah, I thought you could adjust liveries, but I don't know. But even if you could, it's probably not something I would mess with because I'm not very good at designing stuff. And anyway, look at this. That Golf already looks amazing. So I would just leave it as it is. Anyway, what do we have left to do? More MX-5. You know what? We might as well. We might as well. That sounds really cool, Yax. Infield circuit, Crescent Valley. All right. Syncing with the other players. There's just me. Oh yeah. Here's the thing though. This game is not GT7. Driving through all these puddles, honestly, it feels the same. And the other thing I've noticed, there's no haptic feedback. There is rumble, like if I steer sharply or bump into a car, but I cannot feel the road and the puddles in my DualSense like I can on Gran Turismo 7. There is absolutely no rumble when there is no contact or heavy turning going on with the car. So actually, I almost feel like the puddles don't matter. They're not affecting my handling in any way. And honestly, like playing this game right now and looking at them, it's like the puddles are painted on and they're not, like in GT7, if you drive through a puddle, you got to watch out. You can spin out. You'll lose grip. That's not happening here. I can tell you that for a fact. But this game is more simcadey. It's more casual. It's more about having fun, as opposed to being an accurate simulation. What Gran Turismo 7 really gets right is the actual how it feels to drive and the simulation side of it. Frankly, it amazes me, especially in the rain or in a race where the weather conditions change over the course of it. Like, GT7 absolutely nails that, which is why it's such a shame that there's so few events that are themed around specific cars and stuff. Like, the problem that GT7 has is completely fixable with, like, carefully and cleverly planned updates. Absolutely is fixable.
You're on pace.
It's just whether they'll actually do it. Yeah, the tire physics are nuts in GT7 in the rain. They are not nuts here. And I think you can see that by how straight I'm driving through these puddles. Like, it's a nice effect, it looks pretty, but honestly, the weather might as well be dry. And that's a little disappointing. Now, maybe it's because of my settings that I've set the game at. Maybe on a harder difficulty, maybe the rain takes more of an effect. But, I don't know. I haven't tested that. But I can't imagine it would be as realistic as GT7 anyway, because that's literally not what this game is going for. That's not what it's trying to be. And you know what? I respect that. Because I think that the developers of this game know that those that want Gran Turismo 7 would have bought Gran Turismo 7 anyway. And you know what? Maybe they were rather unfazed about releasing a week before Gran Turismo 7 because they knew that they were a different game. for a different audience. Yeah, go on, Yax. I'm interested to hear this. You really have to think about grip. Yeah. Yeah, and I love that about it. You never have to do that in a sim arcade game. Yeah. Yeah, these puddles just seem painted on to a road surface. They're not actually changing the feel compared to a dry race. I feel just as in control as I do during a dry race. And it is a bit of a shame because I think even Dirt 5, which came out before this, also made by Codemasters, albeit like a different team within Codemasters, like they used the haptic feedback of the DualSense for definite. I don't think this game really is. This has just got standard rumble that the PS4 version would have. But that's okay. Like, it's not a deal breaker. But I've played so many PS5 games that, like, when it was raining, you can feel the rain. I know that sounds stupid, but you can. You can literally feel the rain in, like, Returnal or something like that. I know Returnal's not a driving game, but my point still stands. There have been so many games where, like, well, like I said, you can feel it. That's not happening here. With PS5, Sony essentially made force feedback for joypads, and I love it. So it's weird when it's not there. Having said that, you know, I've enjoyed this race. This race has really been more of a chase. Well, I can't afford a racing wheel. Although, a racing wheel that really does feel like it's designed with me in mind finally exists. The Logitech Pro wheel has not only the digital pedals that you'd use, like the digital shifters for going up and down a gear, like the paddle shifters, right? It's got analog shifters underneath, or paddles, and the fact that they're analog is important because the game will recognize if they're partially pressed rather than just fully or not, which means that those paddles underneath the gear paddles are perfect for accelerator and brake hand controls. So it's the first wheel that's really like accessible to people like me that can't use foot pedals. The problem is the wheel still costs £1,000. It is the wheel that I'd want. It is the only one with this feature, but it's £1,000. I can't afford it. And even if I could, there are other things that I'd want to spend that money on first. But I wish I could have that wheel, because all of a sudden GT7 and every other racing game I have would just be transformed, and being able to use the pedals with hand controls and still be able to partially apply both accelerator and brake with hand controls for gaming, like, oh, I need to stop talking about it because I will just want it that much. We got a trophy. What did we get? Going the distance. Gain access to tier 3 upgrades in any vehicle upgrade tree. Cool, we can fully upgrade the Mazda. I'm not going to. We're all about unlocking the Nissan GTR R34 Skyline. Oh yeah, you got a lot of team logos in this. Nice. The Nissan pilot. Yes, yeah, absolutely. I mean, you know what? Like, I think it's cool that we've all got favorite cars. You with the Corvette, me with the Skyline, RJ with Subarus. She's a big fan of Subarus because her parents had an old Subaru back in the day. The more you know. Ooh, an Audi R8. And your Sony PlayStation, yeah. Sony, not elbow. Yeah. I want this. I want this. Complete Nissan Time Attack Event 1. We need to find Nissan Time Attack Event 1. Right meow. It's Nissan Time Attack. Where? Yeah, I know you're a Chevy guy, yeah. Nissan Time Attack. Is it gonna be in... It's gonna be in, like, not the rookie thing. It's gonna be in, like... Hang on, GRiD challenges? We're looking for Nissan Time Attack. Jaguar Cup. Nice. I wonder the Gina Cup finale in GT. Rookie open wheel and open wheel. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm thinking. Let's just carry on with this. A Datsun. Oh, Subaru BRZ. Oh, that would be nice. Yeah, man. Yeah, hold on. Let me see. Can I do anything more with the mechanic? I can. We can finish that off. Okay, we're now going to save money because now we've got all of the tier 1 and tier 2 upgrades, both for the mechanic and my teammate. So now all my money is going to be about the cars. And yeah, I think we probably need to get to semi-pro and pro in order to find this time trial for the Skyline. So I'm going to carry on with tuner events. Oh! Yes! Skyline! It's not a new one, but yes! Skyline! This is all I need. This is all I need. Can you smell that? That is victory. Watch this, chat. Oh, now that, yes. We need a third driver to make that happen. Whoever sees this, if you're a fan of racing games, Majestic Jazzy Panda, I know you are. But the thing is, you are an Xbox gamer, you don't have a PlayStation, so unfortunately, I know you'd love to play GT7, but yes, you don't have a PlayStation, so that can't happen. But we can play this, because it is cross-platform. Oh god. But yeah, that would be a hell of a lineup. You know what's really funny about old cars? How bad their brakes are. You know, the whole safety regulation really did improve brakes, didn't it? Right? Brakes have come a long way. Or maybe a short way, because like the stopping distance has just got shorter and shorter. I don't think it's the conditions of the race. Much like the rain, this icy road doesn't feel any different from a dry track. Not really. Yeah, going over the white bits isn't creating rumble. Turning and going on to the very edges of the track is creating slight rumble. But it's not as nuanced as GT7, no way. Wait, where are my headlights? Why don't I have headlights? Somebody explain this to me. Complete 5 events in snowy conditions. Why would you cap off your headlights? Is it literally like just like, yeah, light bulbs and the headlamps, like they take up weight. Let's take those out and just cover up the holes. Like, so you got brake lights but not headlights. Like, what the hell? Tire technology. Ah, aero. Huh. Yeah, but the headlamps, like, they're solid, though. It's like solid pieces of, like, what? Some kind of plastic? Like, wouldn't the car have the same, like, aerodynamics? Or are those headlamp covers, like, specifically custom shapes to just get the air to go over the front of the car a specific way? Like, that's crazy. I want to be able to see where I'm going. And yet the front of my car is glowing as if to suggest like I do actually have some sort of headlight. Weird. Either way, this Skyline, very happy to be finally driving a Skyline on the stream. I want to drive this Skyline as much as I can. I'm a Skyline fan. There is a Corvette in this game as well, by the way, X. They do have Corvettes. Or maybe at least one.
On lap 2, you've got 2 cars in front.
Oh boy. Ah! It's okay. Yeah, little things make a big difference. Yeah. Thanks for being here, man. Now, as for Stream 900, right? Because I realized I'm going to take tomorrow morning and Monday morning off. I'm not going to stream. But of course, I've been joining family on Call of Duty on an evening just because they've been there and it's been a lot of fun as bonus streams. So, Stream 900 might end up being a bonus stream or something. But, rather than like 900 specifically being the big celebration of like, hey, 900, I'll have some sort of celebration soon. Like, whenever it suits people that want to play something as a group. And we'll just celebrate over 900 streams when it's best for everybody involved. So I'll have a talk with you all. I'll make some sort of announcement when there's something to announce. But I do like celebrating my Twitch milestones. You know, so we'll all decide on a game we all want to play. Get together when we all want and just have a couple of hours live. And have a good time. I was really happy that people were happy with yesterday morning's stream of Shatter, a little indie game that has been remastered on PS4 and PS5. It was a lot of fun, even though I'm not very good. Kind of surprised me how much people seem to enjoy that stream. But yeah, I like this category of car a lot, so I'm probably going to do a lot of these events. There's a lot of cool cars in this on this grid here. But yeah. Oh, interesting. Thank you. Thank you for that. Hello to whoever just tuned in and welcome to more GRiD Legends, this time the career mode. I'm driving my favourite kind of car, a Nissan Skyline, although albeit in very old version. This thing is beautiful. Or at least it was, before I beat it up. Come on, go up that hill. Come on. There is mechanical damage on harder difficulties, but my settings have it set to cosmetic only, at least I think so. Come on, up the hill. Come on. There we go. Now we're going downhill. The engine's gonna be like, oh, what a relief. Downhill. Yay. Oh no, we're going uphill again. Oh yeah. Yeah, they've got sprints. My favorite event type was the elimination events. So every few seconds, like 20 seconds or so, whatever drivers were in last would be removed from the race. Usually, because it was a grid of 22, usually they would remove racers in groups of 2 at a time. Yes, it does. It does. Absolutely does. So I've got it set to automatic now, where you can see that the driver is automatically doing my gearing, but you can absolutely turn on heck, oh no, I won't show you because this is still an online race, but you can turn on mechanical damage, you can turn on manual gearing. Once I'm through done with the event, I'll show you some of the options that are available. Because again, like if I'm ever playing a game and you guys are watching it and you're thinking, I might buy this, but does it have that feature or this thing? Or feel free to ask me anything. Because the thing is, even if I don't know the answer, I'm more than willing to have a look for you and we can find out. Or even Google search if it's not obvious. Because yeah, my favorite kind of gaming is gaming with friends and other people. And if I know I've got more people to play a game with, that really makes me happy. But yeah, don't buy this just because I say so. Buy this because you want it, if you want it. So, but yeah, after this event is fully done, which I think it might just be, I'll have a look at the options for you. Yeah, alright. So, gameplay. So you can make it kilometers per hour, that'll please you. You can enable or disable the ghost. You've got a field of view thing, so you can actually have a wider field of view for the driver head cam. 75 is the default though. You can turn off the arms of the driver on the wheel if that's distracting for you. So that actually might be cool. If you think the gear changes looks goofy, just turn off the arms. Transmission, there you go. Clutch override. Wow! Allows the player to override the clutch so the player can build revs before re-engaging the clutch. That's crazy. I don't need, yeah, okay. So if you have like a clutch set of pedals, yeah, that's cool. But you've got different difficulty levels. Terminal damage as well. Oh wait, why are they grayed out? Why can I not go up there? Online, so you can see there's crossplay. Oh! The reason why I can't adjust all settings at the moment is because I'm in a lobby even on the main menu. If I go L2 to exit group, there we go. Let's check that again. So gameplay. There you go. Yeah, so if you're in a lobby even by yourself, certain settings you can't change. But you can have damage and full mechanical damage. You can change whether the car can have a terminal damage state. AI difficulty. Flashbacks are the rewinds. So Forza, as you know, you can rewind offline races. Gran Turismo 7 you can't. If you want it to be more like Gran Turismo 7, disable this. But you know what? It helped me in my playthrough. Just meant that if I spun out, I didn't have to restart the entire event. You are limited to only 3 rewinds per race. But yeah. And you can also change the race length and stuff like that. You can disable ABS, traction control, stability control. So yeah, there's some good settings here. The OSD is the on-screen display, so every little bit, if you thought that there was too much information on the screen, you can disable each element as you wish. And then, like I said, crossplay you can enable. You can make it that anybody could just join your session if you're friends with them, or you could close off your races if you want to make sure nobody can ruin them. Just set that to private. There's a lot of great settings. Looking in controls, you can set the different dead zones, as you can see. Oh wait, no, sorry. Oh no, sorry. This is just the reporting. Okay, so this is just a test tool. So much like a fighting game, testing your inputs. Okay, I don't have a HDR screen. It supports 120 frames per second if you have the right kind of TV to support that with HDMI 2.1. And then different audio settings as well. Spatial audio, aka PlayStation 5's 3D audio. I tell you what, the audio has sounded awesome. And I actually am a fan of this dynamic music. You can even hear it in the menus where, like, depending on what screen I'm on, they either get more excited or less as musicians, depending on how far away from actually starting a race I am. So yeah, the dynamic music has been fun. There's a race creator. This is probably something me and Yax would use a lot. You can decide whether you want boosts and ramps. You can decide what kind of racing it would be, or whether it's multi-class. And then obviously you can tick different classes to be involved in a multi-class race. You can decide, oh wow, even specifically what vehicles would be in said multi-class race. Then of course location and the track layout for each location. The weather. But like I said, it doesn't seem to affect how the road feels very much. The number of laps, the number of drivers, and then all these other options as well. Whether you want to enable vehicle upgrades that people have paid for or not, that's nice. Whether you have terminal damage or mechanical damage or not. The start type, this is all very cool stuff. Oh yeah, and you can even delay, like, so for the multi-class races, for the cars that are like way faster than, you know, a class further ahead, what you could do is you could put the slowest class right at the front and have them have a certain head start of so many seconds, and then the next class would basically join the race, and then join the race, and then join the race. They've done that in the story mode. It was really, really fun, and it's very cool that we can create the same thing. I'm going to revert changes, and then yeah, we can create up to 4 custom races and have them saved as presets to quickly recreate those online with friends. That's probably one of the coolest features of this game. But yeah, without further delay, we're going to actually play. Oh wow, it's 2 hours. Oh wow. And I said I was going to keep my streams short. But this game is so much fun. Alright, we'll tell you what. We still haven't found the event to get this car. I want to play on a little longer. Oh, we need... Oh. I've got to complete a lot of rookie events. I bet it's probably in here. That is sad. But hey, we'll play another event anyway. What I'll do is I'll finish the modified events. Yeah, we'll play on. We'll basically finish all the tuna stuff here. So it creates my online session because I've said that I'm okay with this being public. And then, yeah, so anybody that's on my friend list would just be able to jump into these races. Good morning, Tommy. Your timing is brilliant because I would have finished, but I'm going to carry on. Typically speaking, because of, because of God of War coming out on the 9th of November, wait, I'm in a queue? Oh, wait, hang on. Have I joined like a public version of this career race? I'm confused. What is going on? Yeah, because I'm going to be playing God of War Ragnarok on the 9th of November, I'm sticking somewhat strictly to my Twitch schedule of like, my streams are at least 2 hours, but then also because I've been doing a lot of bonus streams on a night of Call of Duty with my folks, in order to make sure that I'm just not streaming my life away. I basically said that, okay, God of War Ragnarok is going to be my last playthrough of the year. When Ragnarok comes out, I know I'm going to be doing very long streams until that game is beaten. Bonus streams and scheduled. So I deliberately, after finishing the Shadow of Rose DLC, I deliberately wanted to slow things down. But I've picked a game today that's too Moorish to play. Like, this is the first stream of probably many of the GRiD Legends career mode. Although it's also true to say that now I've understand how the career mode works and the sheer number of events I have to play in order to unlock a certain car I want, I might also play this career mode off stream as well. We'll see. It depends if I find time to do it. But I've also got the dilemma of when I'm gaming now, even if it's like, you know, just chill, I'm always tempted to hit that go live button, to be honest, because it invites the possibility of people popping by to chat to, and I love that, rather than just sat here gaming by myself, which can still be fun. I've found, if there's anything I've learned through streaming regularly, it's that I enjoy all gaming more when there's that possibility of a conversation with friends. How is Tommy doing? Welcome to the encore part of stream 898. And yeah, we're really close to 900 now. Basically 900 could very well be the next time I go live after today's streaming is done. Well, it will be, because like, yeah, if there's a bonus stream tonight, that's 899. Yeah. I will not be streaming tomorrow morning though. Again, because like I'm kind of sticking to what my schedule says. There might be a bonus stream in the evening, however, which would end up being bonus stream 900, and then yeah, rather than like trying to drag all my friends like, hey, we must do something together for 900, like, we'll just have 900 plus celebrations when I can organize it. Because I do want to have, because we've kind of made it something of a tradition on this channel, I do want to have some sort of celebration with my community. But I realized that because I've done so many bonus streams, even I've not been able to tell exactly when we'd reach that 900 number. But basically it's probably going to be, if not tomorrow, the day after that. Oh, this is another one of those. How many have this game? Anybody on Game Pass? Me and RJ, and anybody on Game Pass. So among my community, me, RJ, and Majestic Jazzy Panda. But of course, I have lots of friends on Xbox Game Pass as well. Oh, my nephew Moist Campervan downloaded it to his PC. So that's 4 people I know. But of course I know loads of people with Game Pass, like CP Skills has Game Pass, you know. It's just the case that the Xbox crowd / PC crowd with Game Pass, all they need to do is open an app and download it. How about voting for games in Discord? That's an idea. The thing is, like, I could put the post there, but I'm not sure like that many people would go out of their way to go in there and vote. My Discord has been pretty, like, I mean, people are in there, but, you know, not a lot of stuff is posted often. You know, and I'll give you an example, like, if I was planning a community thing, people like, you know, my friend RJ, Rainbow is Hope, the way that they would prefer to be told about it would be if I text them and ask, like, directly. You know, if I sent them a text of like, hey, head into my Discord and vote on what you want to play, like, I can't see everybody doing that. Yeah, once I get big enough, it's the only way. That's true. But I don't think I'm big enough. I do agree with you. I don't think I'm big enough. It is a good idea, though. It is a very good idea. But, you know, I've got 2 people in this stream, and I'm very grateful. But let's not forget, I've got 2 people in this stream. Some of that is because I know that some of my regulars, like Leeds Messiah, they're really not into racing games. I know, a whole 2 people. Thank you, by the way. Yeah, I think that's the thing about being a variety streamer. Like, by design, I'm going to be streaming things that not everyone will like. But my goal is, or one of my goals, is to make sure I stream something at some point that everyone will. That is also very true. That is also very true. Yeah. I mean, there are so many friends of mine that like to stream on an evening. And as you now have seen, evenings now, my family are on Call of Duty and I want to join them. Like, you're only here because you're doing... Yeah, exactly, yeah. Just do like I do, never stream. No, I like streaming. I enjoy streaming. And I enjoy streaming when I do, like at the times that I do, because it doesn't clash with so many other people. And I need to do something during the day. Yeah. And when I do, make it weird as fuck. Nah, I enjoy streaming too much. Like I said, I've discovered that I prefer gaming more when I'm sharing it with the world. So my plan and schedule is probably not going to change. You know, when God of War Ragnarok comes out, like, if there's a game that I'm going to want to be playing, like, as soon as I get up, I'll go live as soon as I get up. Like combining fitness. Hey, that's your thing. I don't want you to sue me. I get your point though. Ha, it's funny. The Datsun logo there looks kinda like Nissan's original logo. I wonder if there's a story behind that actually. Because it actually does kinda look like one of the old Nissans anyway. Anyway, Datsun wasn't. Ah, see? There you go. So why call it Datsun? It's the whole Opel Vauxhall thing all over again, isn't it? All right. Well, considering I'm racing against modified and tuned up cars, my entirely stock Skyline is doing alright, isn't it? Wah! He says. I had to press the get me back on track button, which has put me further back. But that's how they do the rewinds in online. Anybody in a race can 3 times put themselves back on the track. It's a long story, but oh, feel free to tell the long story. This encore section of the stream might go on for a while. I'm having too much fun, so I don't want to stop. But yeah, that's why Leeds Messiah isn't in the chat now. He's not into racing games at all. But Leeds Messiah, as one example, is definitely going to be in the chat and watching the stream during my God of War Ragnarok playthrough. And so is my mum, Valaby58. They will definitely be watching God of War Ragnarok, I would imagine. Which is less than a week away, and it is installed on my PS5. And I'm very excited for it. It's going to be a full story playthrough, so there will be spoilers, obviously. And spoilers are on the internet, so I actually would like some mods in my chat, because I don't want to do what I did with The Last of Us Part 2 and put it in emo-only mode. But I don't know, maybe I should. Because the VIPs and mods will still be able to chat with words, but randos will be limited to just emotes to prevent spoilers. I don't know what best to do, but that might be the best thing to do. Datsun was bought by Nissan before World War II. The more you know. That's cool. Thank you for that, Yax. Right. Cool, okay. Makes sense. Again, I haven't bought any upgrades for this Skyline in this modified championship. Yeah. Oops, sorry. This is actually the first GRiD game I've ever owned. It's not the first one I've ever played, but it's the first one I've ever sunk in any real time to as a result of owning it. And gotta say, really liking it. Thank you for the automotive factoids, Yax Bass. Always appreciated, much like your presence. Hope everything is okay in your household.
Alright, that last lap was a 1:12.0.
Boss Among Us? You know what? That's a good idea. I do have Among Us. I'm awful at it though. I'm a terrible liar. Well, it's really terrible, right? On the subject of the game Among Us, right? I don't like accusing my close friends that they're lying about, you know, them being innocent and stuff. Like, it's just, no. But Among Us streams are very hilarious to watch. And like I said, folks, now that we've got Among Us, oh well, hey, we should trademark that, shouldn't we? Whoa! Oh, that's awesome, Tommy. It's not showing on the PS5 correctly, but I see that in chat. That's cool. Maybe that's what we should do for like our post 900 celebration. I do have Among Us, but it's getting everybody together. You know, actually, no, you know when that's going to be easier to do, folks? We should wait until the rumored Discord integration with PS5 is officially launched. Apparently it's in like internal testing now. And it's due, I don't know how whoever leaked this date and why it's this date specifically, but apparently on the 8th of March, PS5 gets proper Discord integration with Discord voice chat. I cannot wait for that update. It'll especially mean I get to talk to Dondi Gamer more while playing stuff because he swears by Discord voice chat, and it's fine, but yeah, he doesn't like using in-game voice chats or anything that's not Discord voice chat, which again, it's fine, although is a shame purely because Discord voice chat is not on PlayStation yet, and I just want to be able to talk to the guy on more things, but yeah, it's okay. The future is bright. The future is Discord. And I most certainly will be utilizing that feature. That being said, what's great about in-game voice chats of the various games that have it that are cross-platform, people can use it without having to sign up for everything, for anything. Whereas it's like, I don't kind of want to be, like, if I'm organizing like a community stream, like say like we all get on Overwatch 2, which is free to play, and that's another game I want to get back to playing soon, especially before the 8th, when the Halloween event is over. I know it's no longer Halloween, but I still haven't played the Halloween event yet, and I want to.
On to lap 2.
Thanks,
Keeping
Call
up
of
with the
Duty.
pace.
But yeah, obviously Overwatch 2 has cross-game voice chat, and it's nice that we can just jump into a game with a bunch of friends and start talking without having to be like, oh, hey guys, do you all have a Discord? We're going to go on Discord voice. If you're a PC gamer, it's kind of a given that you got Discord these days. But if you're not, that's, you know, it's not a given. At least not yet. So, yeah. Exactly. See, exactly. I don't want to be saying that. Like, yeah, like I like using built-in features that don't require any sign-up. But I'll say it again. I will be using the Discord voice chat feature because it bridges the gap between my console friends and my cross-platform friends. Because let's not forget, Xbox can already join Discord voice chats on Xbox One and Xbox Series.
The last lap was a 1.
So Discord is going to become the ultimate cross-platform voice chat system, and I cannot wait. I cannot wait. It's going to be great. So, like Dondi, I'm counting down the days. Competitions? Yeah, I definitely want to set up like events and things. You know, as I've said. Oh god, no. Oh, I see what you're saying now, Yax. Yeah, I mean, obviously Skype exists, Zoom exists. I kind of feel like we've got too many ways to message one another. Like, the one I do use most these days is Discord, and I think it's just going to stay that way. I know you hate Monopoly. Yeah, no, I get your point. But Discord is such a flexible program. You know, between like being able to set up your own custom servers and customize like what channels of discussion are there. And I know I've got a lot of channels, but it's because I want there to be a place where people can talk about specific things, and I'm just trying to keep my server somewhat organized. But it contains a space for everything I care about. Yeah. I don't know whether you know about this, but like there are headsets now that even get like official Discord certification. So they obviously must be testing the mics on various headsets and like checking that their quality is of a certain standard, and then like slapping a Discord badge on the box. So that's cool.
Last lap was a 1:15.5.
I am actually going to be changing my headset as soon as it goes on sale again, because with my stream setup being what it is, I actually need a wired headset as opposed to wireless in order for it. You might remember when I last streamed Back 4 Blood, you guys could hear the game audio only. That is because of a quirk with the Elgato Chatlink Pro and the way that the multi-platform game I was streaming is set up. If I had a wired headset, you would have been able to hear everybody. See, wired headsets, it's not so bad now that you can plug them directly in the controller. But those wires, like historically, would get tangled up with my chair and blah blah blah. I have pulled consoles onto the floor due to wires. I like wireless just in general because of a better, like more freedom to move around. You're a DN headphone user. A DN headphone user? Like, what? What's a DN headphone? Oh, okay. Of course. Of course. I should have known that. I was thinking like dynamic noise or something like what the heck could he possibly mean? Oh my god. Oh god, Yaks, you've been subbed over 2 years, man. You got that colorful sub badge. Wow. It's actually got to the point where I've ran out of sub badges for you guys to collect via your subscription. Which does mean that when I can next afford it, I will be going into the zombie workshop and commissioning more stuff. Like I do have some other emote ideas, and it's bothered me now for a while that I have empty emote slots, and I frankly would like to add even more value to my sub fee, because you know I don't expect anybody to sub. But I feel like I have something of a responsibility to make sure that every emote slot is filled with an emote that you guys would want to use. It's like when I noticed that the sausage roll, which I feel like for people that know me, that's very much a part of who I am. Like it became, during my school and college days, it literally was sort of meme-worthy of how much I enjoy eating sausage rolls, right? So it just made sense to have a sausage roll emote. But, you know, people quite understandably weren't using it because realistically, when would you? But making the emote spin, i.e. making the sausage roll literally roll, has increased its usage a ridiculous amount. And even though the PS5 overlay does not show it spinning, it's rolling, yo. It's rolling. I see it in chat. But it's silly how such a silly little thing. And I know because I've seen the numbers. That one little change in making it spin was what I needed to do to make it an emote that you guys would actually use. And my ultimate goal is to have every emote be something that you folks would actually want to use. I'm really humbled when I see any of my emotes in other people's streams and chats. Whether it be my Golf Wave or, you know, I see a lot of the, which emote do I see the most? It's probably the boost one, actually, because of like Boost Gang. Yeah, like that's the thing. That's the thing. So I'm trying to come up with things, you know, a full bunch of emotes that are kind of useful, not just here, but if I can think of something that you would potentially want to use anywhere, then yeah. Then I think I'm onto something good. So, yeah, I have my ideas. Although I'm still thinking of new ideas all the time. And I know I've only got so many slots to play with, but yeah, I basically want to make sure that there's something in every slot. Honestly, the hardest slots to fill are the tier 2 and tier 3. I don't have any tier 2 or tier 3 subs. I don't expect any tier 2 or tier 3 subs. But I still want to put something in those slots, but I'm like, what the heck kind of emote can I do that people would even want to pay the extra money of a sub fee for? Like, it needs to be a really cool design, but I don't want it to be something that, like, if people see it, they're like, oh man, you've put your best emote in the most expensive sub slot, and I can't even, like, yeah. Like, so, it's a tricky one. It's a tricky one. The first world problems of a Twitch streamer, ladies and gentlemen. But I genuinely want something in there that people might want to have. Like, yeah.
Last lap was a 2:18.4.
So, the thing that I'm a little disappointed about is that tier 2 or tier 3 emotes cannot animate. The animated emotes are purely part of a tier 1 subscription. That in itself, I think it's fine. But if you're going to charge more money for like the tiers, and this is something that Amazon decides as the parent company of Twitch. But like I feel like the tier 2 and tier 3 emotes, I wish they were kind of like customizable. And I know you can customize an emote a little bit with channel points. But yeah, also, yeah, I'm aware of my uptime. This game is just too fun, yo. You have to jog. Okay, well, I will be wrapping up shortly then. And listen to homework. No worries. No worries. I'll wrap up and come back live later. This game is great. This game is on sale till the 18th of November. For the standard edition on the PlayStation Store. Codemasters and EA have not paid me to say that. And yeah, the Onyx emote as well. Like, that looks just like him as well. Zombie Workshop did an amazing job. An amazing job. Let's go, I know. The let's go, of course, was sort of humor. We are going to give credit where it's due. Oh, yeah, the thing is, my sister can't remember the password for that account. My sister set up an Instagram for Onyx, but I don't think she remembers the login details. But yeah, that's a good idea too. I don't know whether that was the last event or not. We'll go to the menu and then I'll decide. But this game is really fun so far. I'm enjoying it. I don't want to stop. We'll see. I will of course stop. Eventually. If not now. Well, let's see. I hope everybody's enjoyed this as much as me, because, yeah. Big fan of this. Big fan. Yeah, this is the end of this event. I did kind of say I wanted to complete all the tuna events in the rookie. How many more have I got to go? Let's have a look. See, 9 of 6. See, we're getting there, look. We're getting to that semi-pro. Finale. Hey, look, there's just one more. There's just one more, and there's only one round. There's only one more. We can do one more. Oh, wow, and we've got the 300 ZX. Oh, that's a classic. Oh, wait, there's a modified version. Oh, wait, hang on, no. Okay. Oh, they changed the order. One more of the classic gaming blunder. Hey, I mean, come on. I love Civilization, Sid Meier's Civilization, as much as the next guy. So, should we end the stream in the Subaru BRZ? Again, like, RJ's a fan of the Subaru BRZ. Should we get the BRZ? Once you do not own this vehicle, would you like to loan it? Oh. So I can select it without buying it. How much is it to buy? So was that the loan cost or the purchase cost? BRZ. Looks like that was the purchase cost. All right. RJ from Rainbow is Hope on Twitch. We're going to finish this stream driving a Subaru in your honor. I'm going away from the skyline. Can you even believe it? I can't. But yeah, it's got more acceleration. So let's check it out. Right, yeah, I'll make this the last race of the stream. I will, because I'll probably be live later with the guys on Call of Duty. Indianapolis. Oh, good choice. Oh, I think I'm going to enjoy this. Let's go, Subaru. Let's see what you can do. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait, what? I'm sorry, what? Excuse me. That seemed like a bit underwhelming off the line, I'm not gonna lie. Sold a car without an engine, yeah. Yeah, this is just like a tape recording playing in the in-car stereo of an engine. Yeah, absolutely. Come on.
You want mid pack going into lap 2?
I mean, it is the final tuner event, so it could just be that all the AI cars have spent their money tuning the cars up. And as you saw, I haven't spent any money. Like, I've kept my cars stock, and now I've just bought another stock car. It probably would have been better to upgrade the car I was using, but oh well. Made for a more entertaining race. And again, this is just rookie, so for future events, I'm pretty sure, like, on, you know, for semi-pro and pro, we are going to have to do some of those car upgrades. And to be fair, I'm curious how that system will work. It's just I really wanted to unlock that R34 Skyline. I don't think that's going to happen this stream. Well, it's not going to happen this stream. I've already said, this is the last event I'll play on stream. I really mean it. But don't be surprised if you see another stream of this, quote unquote, soon. Because I've enjoyed this. And the fact that friends could jump into this game mode with me, even better. Of course, that will always be optional, but I know I'd love it.
Right, the time on the last lap was a 1:52.8.
I can do this. Thanks for the brake assist. Uh-oh.
You pushed them over the edge there.
Yeah! Not bad for a car without an engine, hey Tommy?
Okay, the time last lap was a 1:51.4.
Let's bring this home. I completely agree with RJ, by the way. Subarus are awesome. And I do actually like this one. It might have been a bit, like, underwhelming off the line, but we definitely had more than enough laps to claw our way back to first place. And as long as I keep things quick and clean, we should be able to get the win with the car at stock spec just fine, which means not going off the track like that. But all in all, I like how the car drives. $24,000 in-game credits. Well spent, actually. And I wouldn't blame you of people getting a bit bored of just seeing the old skyline. It's probably good that I bought a more modern car, and I do believe the BRZ is one of the newest models of Subaru to be released.
That last lap was a 1:49.6.
Alright, final lap, let's do this. But yeah, this is my favorite class of car to race in driving games, like GT3 or GT2 cars. You know, cars that are based on road cars but turned into racing machine versions, like essentially touring cars, right? In driving games, I really like touring car racing. Big fan of it. So that's why so much of this stream has been, you know, after doing the mini events where I could unlock the tuner category, that's why the rest of the stream has been that, because there is a tuner version of the Skyline V-Spec 2 R34 Nissan, and we will eventually unlock it. I will find the time trial event that unlocks it, and I will unlock it. As Twitch is my witness. So help me chat. Anyway. I'll probably be back live later at 7 p.m.-ish if my family are on Modern Warfare 2 again. This has been my first stream of the career mode. I might play more of it off stream before you see it again, or I might not have any time to. Either way, I'd be glad to stream this again. There definitely seems to be a lot to do. And because we bought that car outright, that means that we are going to get all our winnings rather than just some. So we didn't loan the car. Excellent. Driver level 27. Semi-Pro Tuner 11. There's our first set of upgrades for this car unlocked. And yeah, we did it. We finished all the rookie tuner events. Very, very nice. In second place was the car I was using up until now. Nice. There's just 6 more events to go. Just checking as well before we go. I don't have any other upgrades to get here, do I? No, and the others don't unlock until driver level 35. So yeah, we're doing good here. And in terms of the sponsorship, survive eliminations. Oh, drive more in special cars. Okay, I need an elimination event. Alright, well, we'll worry about that in a future time. In a future time, on a future stream. On a future date, but at the same place. Cool. So tuner is fully done. I guess I would go back to special, although GT. So to unlock track day, need to do open wheel. To unlock, okay, complete the Janetta Cup finale. Right. So yeah, I would if I was to continue, which I'm not going to continue. But if I were, I would do this, and then this, which would unlock this. And then we do a bit of the open wheel stuff to unlock this. Okay. Wait, what's grid challenges? Yeah, no. Oh, I've just had a message from RJ. Oh, perfect. She is live. Let's go raid. Yeah, let's go raid. Before I accidentally start another race or something. But yeah, I hope you've all enjoyed this as much as I have. This game is awesome. I don't know what RJ is streaming, but we're going to find out together. And yeah, thank you all so much for being here, hanging out with me. This was my first career stream of Grid Legends. Probably won't be the last. I know there's only a couple of you, but I know that RJ would really appreciate this raid. So, RAID. Rainbow. Oh wait, you don't put the @ do you? Rainbow is hope. Did that work? It did! Yay! Alright, so I'll probably see you later at 7 p.m.-ish for Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer. If folk are on. It'll be a bonus stream, so if I'm not live, I'll see you very soon with something else. And Stream 900 is very close, so keep your eye on the channel for that as well. Yay. Alright. Let's go see what RJ's up to. Bye-bye.